Welcome back to Northeast Beast. We're looking at the Week 11 recap right here. It was a pretty interesting week, pretty close week in fantasy football. A lot of playoff things happening here. I thought there'd be more teams eliminated by this point, but there are not. Let's get to the top players of the week. Quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers. This is not new. 29 points on the bench. However, if you got to pick between Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger, that's a pretty good problem to have. Didn't matter. Alaskan still got the win. Running back, Fat Rob Kelly. Overall, top point getter in fantasy, 32 points this week. On the bench, didn't matter again. Abdullah Al-Ngada got the win. Wide receivers, the top wide receiver scored 20 points flat this week. Running backs dominate the wide receiver running back matchup again. 20 points from Dez Bryant. For a loss, not the Dallas Cowboys, but in our fantasy league. Dallas Cowboys look pretty good, unfortunately. Tight end, Jared Cook with 14 points. That's probably because Gronk is not playing. Probably won't play for the next couple of weeks. Jared Cook's unowned. Come on, you vultures, grab him up. As far as the defense goes, the Pittsburgh Steelers with 22 points. That was the biggest waiver wire pickup of the week. Thank you, Moonstone Dung Beetles, with the victory. Yeah, that's right. Top team of the week, the Moonstone Dung Beetles, obviously with 106 points. Underrated? Doesn't matter. Did I guarantee a victory? Yes, I did. Did it happen? Yes, it did. The lowest team of the week, was it a surprise? No, it wasn't. Shaving Reggie's Bush with 45 points. He didn't start a quarterback. Okay, not that it would have mattered because Romo's back, I think, scored close to 196 maybe. No quarterback in the league scored 50 points, 51 points, so it doesn't matter. To the recap. Dung Beetles and Show Me Your TDs. Dung Beetles guaranteed the victory with an awesome Conor McGregor video. One of the best, I think. Despite Le'Veon Bell's 26 points, the Steelers put up 22. Other than that, it was very well-rounded. Rashad Jennings finally played and scored. Winner. Team Wynick and the Mystic River Mudheads. Team Wynick rolls. Well-rounded victory. Nobody scoring a ton of points on his team, but everybody's scoring enough. Not bad at all. Mystic River Mudheads kind of made it close. Would have made it closer if they had a running back that played. Henry, who's the second string to begin with, behind DeMarco Murray, did nothing. He didn't get a touch, I don't think. No, definitely didn't. Let's see. The Alaskan Oil Slickers and the Charlestown Pats. Pretty good matchup. Good buddies here. Rodgers on the bench with 29 points. Does that make you nervous that Ben only scored 8? Well, it shouldn't because he still won. Despite Brady scoring 28 points, looking a little like Michael Vick out there, as Julian Edelman would say. What are you, a dog killer? Either way, Alaskan Oil Slickers are in second place. Got a lot of points. They're looking pretty good. Balls Deep and Abdullah Al-Ngada. Identical records coming into this. Playoff hopes on the rise for both of them. This was a kind of a do-or-die, and it was a do-or-die because the Vikings scored 20 points. Same with Dez Bryant. However, when a defense scores the same as the top receiver in the league, it's not good. And Abdullah Al-Ngada took the victory, keeping their playoff hopes alive and killing Balls Deep. Now, Balls Deep, you can play spoiler, my friend, and I'm sure you will. Can you dig it in the champions team? Hottest team in the league, can you dig it? Comes up big. At first, I looked at this and I said, we have the spoiler team, no chance of making the playoffs, against the champions team, who is in here for seeding. Like, good enough that they're going to be looking at maybe a 2 for seeding. Well, they got beat down in a close matchup, but they got beat down by Can You Dig It? And guess what? Turn of events is Can You Dig It still is alive. If the Dung Beetles lose all their matchups to come, and Can You Dig It win all their matchups to come, which is only 2, there's 2 weeks left, Can You Dig It is in. Yeah, it could happen. And that's a hot-ass team. Nobody wants to play them. I don't, and I don't have to. As far as the league goes, Team Wynick still in first place. 1 game ahead of the Alaskan Oil Slickers. However, if it comes down to a tie, the Alaskan Oil Slickers hold the tiebreaker, beating Weinig straight up. That's going to be interesting. There's 3 teams at 7 and 4. That's huge for seeding because anyone could jump into second, first, tiebreakers. Who knows? The Dung Beetles are in 6th place. Seatown Pats in 7th place. However, the Charlestown Pats have the tiebreaker over the Dung Beetles. That could be interesting as well. 3 teams are out as of right now. With 2 weeks left, there's only 3 teams eliminated. I'm pretty impressed by that. It's a good league, guys. Balls Deep, Mystic River Mudheads, they're the returning champions, and Shaving Reggie's Bush. Yeah. They're out. We'll see. They're going to play spoilers. I have to face Mystic River Mudheads this week, and we'll see what happens. Can You Dig It has a snowball chance in hell, like I was saying with the tiebreaker. This is going to be very interesting. It's a good team right now. There's only 2 weeks left. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. Playoffs. Playoffs! Yes, I said playoffs. Balls Deep, I have to give you a parting gift here. You had the shittiest luck in the league this year. Your top 3 players were hindered hugely by injuries. You had a good team, but when C.J. Anderson went out for the season, Des Bryant missed, the first 4 games and then didn't get thrown to, and now he's finally seeing action when it's too late. And Gronkowski missed the first 4 or 5 games, then produced big time, and now he's out again. That sucks. That sucks. You would have won some more games. Preview. The playoffs are coming, and every matchup this week has something to do with the playoffs. It's huge. Let's start off with my marquee matchup of the week. Show me your TDs against As Good as Romo's back. Show me your TDs been sneaky, benching all their players until the hour of the matchup. Hope your internet doesn't go out. That'll fuck it. I got this one very, very close. If I had gun to my head, had to pick one, I'm gonna pick Show Me Your TDs with a 5-point win, but very close, too close, really to be determined. We have the champions team and the Alaskan Oil Slickers. Another very, very good matchup for seeding, especially. I actually couldn't pick this one. I have both of these. I have this as the highest scoring matchup of the week. I have both of these teams scoring over 100 points, or at 100 points. Very close. It's going to be good. Team Weinig and the Charlestown Pats. Charlestown Pats sitting on the outside right now, looking in. They hold the tiebreaker over the last playoff team, which is me. Weinig obviously sitting in first place, trying to hang on to that seeding. Player-by-player matchup, I'm looking at this. I got to give the edge to the Charlestown Pats by, I don't know, probably 10, 15 points. Can D-Train pull this one out of his ass? Maybe. He has so far, so we'll see. Let's see, the Moonstone Dung Beetles and the Mystic River Mudheads. This is going to be the Dung Beetles by 15, 20 points. Am I being cocky? Don't confuse my cockiness with confidence, because I just see it happening. I'm just not going to be a big shit talk video because I need to concentrate on this stuff. The waiver wire is huge this week. I'm looking at the matchups. I'm being honest. I think I got this one. Stranger things have happened. Balls Deep and Can You Dig It? The team that is still alive. Same record. All right. Balls Deep is 9th in the league. Can You Dig It is 10th in the league. However, the 10th seeded team has a chance of making the playoffs, and the 9th seeded team doesn't. Balls Deep, I talked to him at work last night. He has a feeling he's not getting in the playoffs. We didn't do all this math up and shit by that point. However, he's looking to play spoiler. He's pissed off. He wants to be in the playoffs, and he wants to score points. Can You Dig It is the hottest team in the league right now, him and the Alaskan Oil Slickers. So this is going to be a good match. This is going to be a fun one. If Can You Dig It wins, it increases his chance to get in the playoffs. If Balls Deep wins, he's done. Can You Dig It is done. It's going to be interesting. Listen, happy Thanksgiving, guys. This is a short video because I'm making another video after Thanksgiving games. By the way, what do you do with the Thanksgiving games? There's quite a few of them. Do you bench those players because they're in short rest? Do you go by the standard rule of starting your studs? I mean, the game's just ended Sunday. We get a 4-day rest. What if you bench those players and only play the ones that play Sunday or Monday night? I don't know. Something to think about, guys. But until next time, good luck. But not really.